because we maintain collections of Indian skulls.
Check it out. Oh, man.
You reach 970 Jive.
No. Yo, you check it out. It's 970 Jogger.
970. Hey, yo. Hey, you reach 970 Jive.
No, man. No, you crazy. No, tell who you are. My name, check this out. My name is Michael, and I hold her down.
Hey, he held her down, man.
That's right.
And he did that. Yeah, my name UNICEF. And you know something? You know something? We ain't gonna do one day in jail. Damn, too. No way.
Yes, you is.
Yeah, I'm not. UCLA is gonna be defending.
You cried. They put a video.
No way.
I didn't do nothing. All I did was whack her with my snake.
Oh, come on, man. I saw you touch. I saw you.
Check this out. Listen tomorrow. Call us tomorrow for more adventures in Central Park.
And bring your contract.
970 Jogger. Yo.
Hurry up, it's about to start.
I'm number one. I act like a nut. I've got an anal fissure in my butt.
There you go.
It's a lot of pressure being at the top. Will someone please tie up my wife so she can't shop? Babe. I'm half Jew, babe. I can sue, babe. So what if I'm hung like a midget chink? I'm not like that crustball I miss who has to drink. I'm big in Philly and I'm in D.C. Those zookeepers can all kiss my dingleberries. Babe. I'm half Jew, babe. I'm half Jew, babe. I have Robin with the news. I have Gary. He's so confused. Well, I go home to masturbate. I wish my wife would let me date and go mate. I say it used to blow, so why won't Tom give me an office with a window? The press treats me like a foul-mouthed bore, but when my movie comes out, they won't kick me around no more. Babe. I'm half Jew, babe. I can sue you, babe. I'm half Jew, babe. I'm half Jew, babe. I'm half Jew, babe. I'm half Jew, babe.
He's half Jew, babe.
I'm half Jew, babe. I'm half Jew, babe.
Our first guest has a morning radio program that is simultaneously broadcast in 4 cities and his own nationally syndicated television program. On his radio program this morning, he announced that he would not be appearing on this show anymore, ladies and gentlemen. So here now, making his farewell appearance on our program, Howard Stern. Howard?
Howard Stern all morning. Play with yourself the rest of the day.
It's Hobo Cop, the exciting adventures of a steely armed crime buster with Ace.
Hi, it's the future. Hooga, 1995. We're in the city of Detroit, and I'm a gay robot cop, a homo cop. I have the heart of a cop, the soul of a cop, the mind of a cop, and the genitals the size of Will Chamberlain. Hooga. I can remember when I first became homo cop.
What are you doing here?
I'm a police officer. Look, see, my badge.
Oh, man. Gay cops, huh? Well, we'll fix you, guzzle gum.
Oh, I've been shot in my hand.
And we're gonna shoot you everywhere, you flat-footed fanny farmer.
Look at all the red. I hate it.
You hate the sight of your own blood?
No, the red. It clashes with my blue outfit. Ooga. This badge is busy enough, but this blood, it's everywhere. Yes, my blood was all over the place. You see, I didn't mind being blown to bits, for I was dying of AIDS anyway. My white blood count was lower than Jimmy Fink's ratings.
Scalpel. Chest cutter. We need more suction.
Officer, please. You're delirious. Listen, I know you've been injured, but we must operate.
Anything.
We will make you as strong as 10 men.
Please.
Yes, anything.
And you'll be faster than Imus reaching for a vodka bottle.
Good.
And
Do
you'll
anything.
have no hemorrhoids.
Oh, fabulous.
But there is bad news.
Yes, oh.
You'll have no rectum.
No. Anything but that.
Well, there's nothing we can do.
Can't you carve something in my side with a can opener?
Yes. All right.
More suction. Blood plasma. Screwdriver. Nurse.
It was amazing. They even added a rear end. My dingleberries were like magnetized BBs. Ooga! Yes, I was half man, half metal. But I still yearned for a man, preferably anonymous sex, with a mulatto tank top teamster with a cast iron crotch.
Homo cop.
Yes.
Homo cop. Ooh, he's awakening my aluminum Madonna. Speak to me.
I miss the touch of a man.
Oh, who doesn't?
I miss the smell of a man. Ooga, did I really miss that?
Homo cop, your mission is to find the men who shot you.
I will check my internal computers.
Oh, good idea.
Aha. I have it narrowed down.
Yes?
They are either in Fire Island in a cabin or a gay health club.
You really think that they're hiding there?
Who cares? I need a great vacation spot.
Please, Homo cop,
Ooga.
use your internal tape recorder and record their confession.
Yes, and while I'm out, I'll try to find a few smugglers.
Oh, diamond smugglers? Cocaine smugglers?
No, bone smugglers, you idiot. Ooga. After much searching, I found the men who shot me. And the good news was I had a full-taped confession.
Oh, good work, Homo cop. Très bien.
Thank you.
Please, press your playback for the confession. I can't wait to hear this.
That's right. I shot the cop. I took my 357.
The bad news was, when they assembled me, they placed the microphone in my buttocks.
Sorry, Homo cop. We had to let him off.
Oh, nuts. Just because the mic was in my tuchus.
Ooh, did they do that by accident?
No, by request.
Whose?
Mine.
Yours?
Got any suggestions what else I can jam up there?
Well, let me think about that.
How about a slide projector?
Why a slide projector?
My gerbil is bored. Ooga.
Stay tuned for the next adventure of
Ooey.
Homo Cop.
Howard Stern all morning. Play with yourself the rest of the day.
Shake it up, baby.
Shake it up, baby.
Twist and shout.
Twist and shout. Oh, Andy, do you really think we could leave Opie, a 5-year-old child, in the hands of Floyd the barber?
Oh, B, now don't get so excited.
Oh, I don't know, Andy. It's just that Floyd's a bachelor.
Yes, B, I know.
Oh, and he's never been married.
Now, B, go rub your udders. That must be Barney.
Sorry, I'm late, Edge. I had to go to the gynecologist with Thelma Lou. We ran into some trouble when Thelma Lou douched with antifreeze by mistake.
Ooh, that sounds serious, Barney.
Well, it stung a little. Now we can make love at 40 degrees below zero, and she won't ice up.
Now, Barney.
Ooh, that sounds marvelous. I should try that sometime.
Not with me, don't you, old fat cow?
Now, Barney, I can't have you talking to Aunt B like that.
Oh, yeah? Well, what'll you do?
I'll sing.
Uh-oh.
Well, I got a line, I get a pole, honey. No, that's not right, either. It's I get a line, I get a pole, honey.
Close the door, I'll get it.
Hey, Floyd.
I get a line, I get a hole.
Ooh, hey, Sounds like fun. It's a hootenanny, Andy.
Well, thank you, Floyd.
Ooh, hey, where's the jailbait? I mean, Opie.
Now, Floyd, I hope you're wearing something underneath that raincoat. Opie! Now, Opie.
Hi, Dad. Hi, Opie. Hi, Barn.
Aren't you forgetting something, Opie?
Hello, Floyd.
Ooh, call me Uncle Floyd, Opie.
Aunt Bay, you farted.
Oh, those potatoes are gratin.
Bye, everyone.
Bye.
Goodbye.
Bye. See ya. Take care.
Opie, it's important for a young boy to learn how to fix cars. Now take off your clothes.
Floyd, that doesn't sound right. My pa taught me to keep my clothes on.
Oh, yes. Well, come on. Take them off. You know you want to.
Floyd, has anyone ever told you about subtlety?
Look, Opie, to fix cars, you must be nude, yeah.
Well, why?
You don't want to get your clothes dirty. Besides, you can use your body hair to wash the tires, yes.
Well, I don't have any body hair.
Ooh.
Hey, Floyd?
Yes?
Are you queer?
Well, look, Opie, keep your mind on cars.
Well, all right.
This is the car battery, Opie.
Mm-hmm.
Do you know how to hook it up, yeah?
I don't want to.
How about a candy bar?
Okay.
No candy bar until you hook this battery cable onto your firm, hairless buttock.
Well, won't that hurt, Floyd?
No. I'll be careful not to catch my fingers on those big metal clamps, yes.
Open up in there.
Ooh, it's Andy.
Hey, Floyd, open up this door now.
No. Go get your own boy.
That is my boy. Now open up or I'll kick
This door down.
Ooh.
Oh, my word.
Hey, B, does this look suspicious to you?
Andy, Opie's nude.
Now, I can explain everything, Andy. Why, the boy's clothes. I didn't want to get him dirty.
Yes, but those jumper cables on his firm, hairless buttocks. Oh, my God, Floyd, have you no decency? Oh!
Ooh, shut up, or I'll attach those wires to your milk duds.
Floyd, you care to step outside right now?
Why, no, Andy. I like it in here.
Floyd, now I have to tan your hide.
Oh,
that your put my foot on your throat there, Floyd. Well, Floyd, I hope you've learned your lesson.
Oh, Angie.
Hey, Dad?
Yes, son?
Was Floyd queer?
You mean was Floyd homosexual?
Yeah.
Does Aunt B look like a wildebeest?
Dad, was Floyd queer?
Well, let's not say Floyd was queer, because we don't like to talk like that. Let's just say he was so damn friendly it was against the law.
Andy, I have an idea.
Yeah, me?
Let's go back and have some apple pie. All of us can clear the air once and for all.
Yeah, all right.
Yes, it's a good idea.
Yeah. Hey, Pa, does this mean that I don't have to take nude showers with Barney anymore?
Uh-oh. Hey, you're not going to believe him, are you? I mean, give me a break, will you?
You care to step outside,
All right, it's time for me to become Sternak. Now, how do we do this again?
Well, Ed has to introduce you.
All right.
Oh, you didn't write him an intro.
We didn't write it. And you know when Ed ad-libbed.
Oh, boy. I forgot about that. Yes. And now, direct from the studios, is the all-knowing, all-seeing, all-omnipotent, all-incontinent, soothsayer, prognosticator.
Robin, you introduce me. You introduce me.
Yes.
Let Robin do it.
Now, without further ado,
Right.
here is Sternak.
Thank you.
Sim Salabim.
This is me slipping on the steps.
Oh, great one. Are you okay?
This is me flipping myself. Yes.
Let me help you with that step.
Yeah, of course, our Ed McMahon here can't get through one thing.
No.
That's some Ed McMahon.
He's sleeping on the side.
Did you slip in my vomit on the stairs?
Yes, I did.
Well, I've had a stormy love life, and I'm calming down now.
May Matt Barr kick you in your ass.
Hi-oh.
May you be under Jessica Hahn when her breasts fall.
Yes.
May your daughter wear Mike Gange's hand-me-down bras.
Hi-oh.
May your sister share Pee Wee Herman's buttered popcorn.
Yes. Yes, oh, great one.
Now, you have in your hand what?
Something.
I hold in my hand something.
Well, Ed is supposed to be holding the envelope.
First to
I'm
prove.
holding in my hand something that Tula left behind. Yes.
May Tula's missing parts wind up on your next sandwich.
Hi-oh.
Now,
Yes.
I will do
He's
the envelope.
coming out from behind the 8-ball now.
May you inherit a bagel shop in Crown Heights.
Hi-oh.
Go ahead, do the thing about the envelopes.
May I have the hermetically sealed envelopes?
No.
Robin, maybe you better do it.
Maybe Robin
I have
better
in
do
my
it.
hand is what you're supposed to say.
I don't have that in my hand.
I
have in my hand 10 hermetically sealed envelopes. I'm losing my voice like the telethon.
Yes.
And now what's in the envelopes?
Answers to which the great Sternak will supply the questions.
All right. The first envelope.
The first envelope.
May your only son idolize Scott the Bald Engineer.
Yes.
The answer is...
Wait a minute. May your only thing he's supposed to be repeating.
The answer is...
May your only...
No, that's not the answer.
Oh,
that was a joke.
Oh, that was?
Yeah.
Mrs. McMahon.
The answer is... football.
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 I thought that was an answer.
You said that.
May your only
Football.
son...
And the question is...
Blowing into the envelope.
Football.
What two body parts did Jeffrey Dahmer consider a delicacy?
Oh.
Thank you.
Yes.
Let me be frank.
That's the answer?
That is correct.
Let me be frank.
Let me be frank.
Let me be frank.
Let me be frank. And the question?
What does it say on the side of Robin Quiver's smallest vibrator?
Yes. Let me be frank. Yes. You are truly wise, O sage.
May you broadcast for 3 years to Washington, D.C. for no apparent reason. The answer is a cuckoo.
A cuckoo.
A cuckoo.
A cuckoo. A cuckoo.
A cuckoo.
A cuckoo.
A cockloft. And the question is...
What does Stuttering John call the recent attempt at overthrowing the Russian government?
A cuckoo.
Hi-oh.
Yes.
Win some.
And lose some.
You lose some. Yes.
May you find AIDS scabs in your raisinets. The answer is Cagney and Lacey.
Cagney and Lacey.
Cagney and Lacey.
Cagney and Lacey. And the question is...
I just sprayed Ed. Cagney and Lacey.
Cagney and Lacey.
Name a famous deceased actor and describe Merv's 90.
Cagney
and Lacey.
Hi-oh. Hi-oh.
Is Ed going to live through this bit?
May Sam Kinison decorate your rug with his lack of bowel control.
I just spilled my wine. Yes.
The answer is he smoked a joint.
He smoked a joint.
He smoked a joint. And the question is, oh great one,
He smoked a joint.
What did Jeffrey Dahmer do after he chopped up one of his victim's fingers?
Oh.
This is one rusty bit. May Larry King marry your sister and your mother and your daughter and your dog.
Oh, yes. Yes. I hand you the envelope. The hermetically sealed envelope. Yes.
How is your girlfriend, by the way? Is that working out okay, Ed?
I'm going out with Shantae and Megan. I'd like to add a new one.
May Fred Norris wreck your bits with commercials. The answer is the Big Apple.
The Big Apple.
The Big Apple.
The Big Apple.
The Big... I said that.
Well, you're supposed to keep repeating it, Ed.
Yeah,
the Big Apple. And the question is...
What is Richard Belzer's pet name for his lost testicle?
The Big Apple. Yes.
Get it?
Yes, I get it.
May Pat Cooper make sense to you? That old black magic.
Ooh.
That old black magic.
That old black magic.
That old black magic. And the question is... Question. Yes.
I don't even get this.
What? Well, excuse me, you're supposed to be Sternak.
How will they refer to basketball superstar Johnson 50 years from now?
That old black magic, Magic Johnson.
Yeah, but I mean... Thank you, Ed.
Yes.
He's helping you work your stuff.
I'm working his stuff.
Hey, Jackie, may you be jealous of Peter Noon's career. The Happy Lands Social Club fire. I banged Jessica Hahn and Michael Landon.
Oh, boy. Repeat that, Ed.
The Happy Lands Social Club fire. I banged Jessica Hahn. I forget the last one. And Michael Landon.
Oh, okay.
Our friend Michael Landon, Sternak. Our good friend.
Name a roast, a boast, and a ghost. May your son go skinny dipping with Billy Preston.
Now, you got to tell him when you get to the last envelope, Sternak.
I don't know when that is.
That'll be the next to last one.
The next one. I'm a tough ex-Marine. Don't tell me.
Cream spinach.
Cream spinach.
Cream spinach. And the question is, oh mighty seer,
what do you get when you cross Popeye with Pee Wee Herman? May Big Fat Al Sharpton stepped on your foot.
I now hold in my hand the final question.
May you find AIDS scabs in your coffee.
Yes.
How many times are you going to use that?
Did I say that already?
Laugh. Yes.
You said something about raisins before.
Oh. May Fred Norris wreck your bits with a commercial? Mexican hairless.
Mexican hairless.
Yes.
Mexican hairless.
Mexican hairless.
I just said that.
And the question is... You know, you do look like Ray Walston.
Mexican hairless. What's the question?
Describe Ed McMahon's dream date.
Arriba. Andale.
Well, that's it.
Arriba, yes.
It is time for me to leave.
Goodbye.
Goodbye, old soothsayer, seer of the Orient.
Great visitor from the East.
Great visitor from the...
Ouch.
Yes.
Sternak.
Thank you.
Sternak, yes.
Thank you. Thank you.
Howard Stern Show, 97.1 KLSX. We'll be right back.
I've been suckered by a string of girlfriends. I have a new love now that's not interested in my money.
Oh, yeah?
When my marriage ended, I went off the deep end. I was sad and disillusioned and angry and became a target for certain women. Yes, I should have been more cautious, but I've calmed down and I've learned from my mistakes. I've put those troublesome times behind me, and I've got a great new gal pal who likes me for me.
Great, Ed. Ed, that's great to hear, because I know I've been reading the paper.
Yeah, it's been kind of embarrassing reading the accounts of your love life.
Yes, it was very stormy.
Yes.
There were nights when I took a glass of wine too many. But drinking's not a problem.
You sure?
Yeah, good.
But why did you get started with that 26-year-old?
Andrea Kasdan.
Yes, Andrea.
Andrea.
Gay sheesh.
All right. He doesn't have an answer for that. Why are your feet so damn big? I saw you in People magazine. You had giant feet.
Oh. They're as big as Tula's feet.
Tula had big feet. That was kind of a turnoff. Those were not feminine. They weren't women's feet, Robin. I'm telling you.
I don't know.
Those feet can hurt a man.
Can't the doctor change your feet?
No.
Guess not.
I don't think so.
Give Tula some foot reduction.
I think she could have worn your shoes.
Yeah, he could have. Hey, you want to borrow my boots, Tula? Because he's got, like, real feminine shoes, like those patent leather shoes.
Oh, really? Because I didn't know those shoes.
He should wear boots and stuff. Because those patent leather shoes make your feet look a lot bigger.
Really?
Yeah.
I still can't believe she has a man-made chooch.
If you can cut off her church, why can't you cut off her toes?
Bind her feet.
Yeah, bind her feet. She should have her feet bound. Like the Japanese women. Nice, dainty, rounded feet. But the arch is broken.
Yeah, so you can't walk.
Right.
At least they're not big.
Ever dated Japanese?
Oh, yes. Bind their feet. Wait on me. Put your Japanese mouth on Ed.
Oh,
no. Shouldn't you? And your kabuki makeup. Wait on Ed. Rub hot towels on me. Right here. Shouldn't you put your towel here? No. Yes. I'm a horny old banana.
Second banana.
Second banana. Bring me sake. Lots of sake. Ed wants sake.
Now.
War over, Joe. Bring me sake.
You're a tough old Marine. That's
When I was
right.
a Marine, yes.
Working with Johnny, though, was fun.
Japs.
Was it hard to fight the Japs or Johnny?
Johnny's a hothead.
Johnny's hot-headed, isn't he?
Yes, he is.
Yes.
And if he's listening now, yes, he does look like Ray Walston. Yes.
He didn't age well.
No.
No.
Those liver spots popping out of his head now. Looks like the...
What?
The Thousand Islands.
Oh, jeez. Oh.
Like a map on his head. Thousand Islands map.
Where's my Japanese kabuki? Ed love you long time. You yellow wench. Oh. Yes.
You little yellow wench.
Ed love you long time. War over, Joe. Play baseball. Ayo.
Hey, what's your place in Malibu like? That's got to be a real tukey trap.
Oh, it's a nice crib. I worked hard.
He's got that and the boat.
Yes, I've done rather well for a man with nothing going for him. Yes.
You've done real well. You're so proud of yourself that you've done well.
Sit back and put my big feet up on my deck and look at the Pacific and drink wine and fart and do anything I want.
But why do you have to always give the girls those big presents, Ed? You date a girl, you give her a car.
If you want a girl to love you for you, then why not just say, hey, I'm not giving you any presents?
There's only one way to find out.
Find
give
out
her
what?
a present, and then you find out if you're loved for you.
Right.
Yes. Japanese teenagers spread them for American coffee. Did I tell you that? When I was a Marine, a pocket full.
All right, Robin, you want to leave us with any kind of news?
Oh!
Yes, there are a few things I'd like to
Go ahead, Robin. Wrap it up. Come on, bring it home.
Blackbird. The Life and Times of Paul McCartney is due from Dutton on November 15th.
Now, who's writing this book?
It was written by Jeffrey Giuliano. Okay?
Yeah, I don't know
He's written
him.
a number of books on the Beatles,
Yes.
and this time he's focusing on Paul.
Well, didn't we have Denny Lane on a couple of years ago said he didn't like Paul at all?
Right, Denny was a contributor.
Oh, he was?
Yes, he's one of the people who contributed to this book.
Uh-huh.
They say Paul's life is a nightmare of paranoia caused by marijuana addiction, jealousy of John Lennon, and obsessive cheapness. They say that, first of all, this guy says he feels like a traitor because he's a big fan and he didn't want to portray Paul as the creep that he is.
That's what they all say. And then they
Because
go, but
he
then
has great respect for his talent.
and then I found too many things about him that I had to go.
He says it's not his fault. He interviewed his brother Mike, his songwriting partner Denny Lane, and many Liverpool family and friends. And he was really shocked that virtually everyone felt as though they'd been ripped off. This is all in page 6 today.
Yeah. Well, let's be
And-
honest. When somebody gets that famous,
Yeah.
everybody feels like they've been slighted. We know sometimes we walk into a room, they say, oh, that guy blew me off. You don't blow anybody off. You just walked into the room. You don't even know the guy's there.
Well, they're talking, these are people who actually were close and worked with him, I suppose.
Right.
And they say all of the smoke seems to center around money. He refused to pay anybody what they were worth.
Oh, well, this is according to the people who thought they were worth so much.
Well, according to Denny Lane, when he was working with Paul in Wings,
Yeah.
he was paid $35 a week.
So who told him to stay with Paul?
And Paul would say, when he'd complain, Paul would say, look, you're just lucky to be writing with me.
And then what you do is you
Writing songs
leave.
for me.
Why didn't Denny Lane leave?
He did eventually.
Yeah, so?
But he's now telling the story as well.
And obviously, is anybody paying him? I think he's still getting paid $35 a week, isn't he?
Nobody wants to pay Denny.
I mean, I'm sure Denny's got a career and everything. I'm sure he's doing stuff and making good money now. But the point is, leave. I love people who turn around and say, well, he didn't treat me right. I mean, he didn't treat you right. He's treating you what he thinks you're
What
worth.
is treating you right?
Yeah. Is Paul giving you half his money? What is it? What is it you want?
They also describe Paul as really being a 14-year-old boy who never got over his mother's dying. It drove him to an abnormal need to be successful.
Wait a second.
It colored everything.
We should bring in Alice and ask him this question.
Okay. What is a person's worth?
Hey, bring in Alice,
He
Gary.
also says that his relationship with Linda is more mother-son than husband-wife.
Oh, come on. What do you mean? He's saying he fools around on Linda?
All I'm saying is that they're saying
There's
that Linda's
Alice.
like a mother to Paul.
Hey.
More
Alice.
than a wife.
How come when you
I
guys get
see.
stuck, you always ask me?
No, Alice, here, come on. You're a big rock star. You can answer this question.
Okay.
Aren't there like tons of leeches who kind of work with you and then say, oh, man, that guy screwed me? But meanwhile, hey,
What did they do?
they're like, well, everybody thinks they should be getting $5 billion.
That's right.
Is that true?
Yeah. Of course, none of them work for me.
See, we brought in Alice for an opinion. He agreed with us. It took about 10 seconds and it's
Now we
over
can
with.
go on.
Yeah, no, that's rampant.
Will there ever be a book about you? Because I see like these guys suing Springsteen.
Well, did you see what Springsteen said about why he didn't pay him the overtime?
Why?
He said they missed a cue during a show.
Right.
Okay? And it embarrassed him
Right.
because he's the performer out there.
Right.
Seeing, when something goes wrong, they don't look at the guy who missed the cue.
Right.
They look at the guy who's up front and they go, Bruce isn't putting on a good show tonight.
Sounds like Bruce is a little carried away. Though. It really does.
Yeah, I mean, you're allowed
Sounds
to
like-
make a mistake.
Sounds like when Alice used to wrap himself up in a blanket and have himself brought into concerts.
Hey, you can get a big head when you're performing in a ring.
Right, let's face it.
And it wasn't my color blanket, and I
Hey.
really got mad. That guy's out of here.
Exactly.
Don't give me a pink blanket.
So that's why Springsteen was so tough on him. He felt embarrassed and a little bit upset. So he had to take some money away from him. They've now come to an out-of-court settlement, and that's all over.
Geez, that happens every day, though. That's
It
not
happens
like
all the time.
That's not a news story.
Exactly.
Well, every one of McCartney's cronies say they feel his obsessive behavior with money and his unorthodox behavior are an extension of his pot habit. They say he has to have a 24-hour supply of marijuana, and he and his wife Linda chain smoke pot like some people chain smoke cigarettes.
So why are they always busy with vegetarianism?
Yeah, why be a vegetarian? Eat everything.
Yeah. Alice, you're not smoking pot anymore, right?
No.
They also say that, you know,
Not a
only
vegetarian either.
not only, remember, he got arrested in Japan for smuggling, you know,
Marijuana.
You'd think he'd learned his lesson.
into the country, but you know what he did after that, I suppose, was to start stuffing it into his children's clothing.
Really? Yeah, that's good, because if they get busted, they only have to go to juvenile detention.
There was one time that he stuffed a good-sized bag of reefers inside the hood of little Stella's coat.
Right.
This was witnessed by Denny and JoJo English, who was also
English, yes.
in Wings. And a few years later, he secreted away some pot in his son James's diaper.
Yeah, I've done that. I put some pot in James's diaper myself.
It's a high-fiber diet. That's all you just say. Kid's eating a lot of fiber.
Alice was telling me one time that he knows Paul McCartney, and the kids would sometimes take hash to show and tell.
And apparently you couldn't be a friend of Paul's and a friend of John Lennon's at the same time.
Right.
If you valued your position with either guy, you had to stay away from the other one.
It's like me on the Letterman show.
Apparently they say that even John wouldn't deal with Paul. He wouldn't go near him. He always sent Ringo to do any dirty work with McCartney.
Ringo. So Ringo really did have a function in the Beatles.
Yeah, they didn't keep him around for his drumming.
I was always wondering what he did.
You never can picture dirty work with the Beatles. They never had dirty work.
A little dirty work there, huh? So Ringo is the messenger Beatle.
Yes, the messenger Beatle.
George at least mastered the sitar. Ringo was the go-between.
On women, they say McCartney thinks women miss out on something if they don't get down on their hands and knees scrubbing or iron a man's shirt.
Oh, isn't that terrible?
I've never done that.
No. I don't make my woman hasn't scrubbed anything in like 6 years.
Right.
Yeah. And you know, she is missing something.
And they say he's, you know, richer than some third world countries, but he used to dress all of his girls in hand-me-down clothes with mismatched socks.
Are you saying mixed match or mismatched?
Mismatched socks. And at the height of his band's popularity, he paid Denny Lane $35 a week.
Alice is going, God, I'd have to pay my guys
$35 a week, Alice. Does that sound fair?
That sounds good. I like
Alice
that.
goes for like $50 a week. All right, Robin.
I like all this stuff. This is all like hearsay, of course.
Yeah.
Judge Wapner would throw this right out.
Well, I don't know. I've seen Judge Wapner accept some pretty bizarre evidence. To be honest
They
with you.
have photographs of it?
I think him and Rusty the Bailiff go back there and just like, I don't know, I picture them like laughing at all this evidence. You know what I mean? Maybe taking off their robes and fondling themselves. I don't know. What do they do back there?
And John Travolta and his wife had to get married again because they found out their Paris marriage wasn't legal, Fred.
Fred found the loophole and you're blowing it for him. Fred, you're getting married in Paris, right?
Shut up, Robin.
But Fred, you're getting married in Paris, aren't you?
In France,
In France, yeah.
Yeah.
Remulac, France, right?
Remulac, France, yes.
Remulac?
Yeah.
What?
You know where Remulac, France is. It's where the Coneheads are from.
Yes, right.
Right. Remulac.
Well, their France marriage wasn't legal.
Then.
I don't know what they did wrong.
Today you are married. You two.
You are married, so kiss each other, you filth.
So, you mean they got married and then they found out it wasn't legal?
It wasn't legal. So they had to
why
come
isn't
back
it
here.
legal?
Doesn't say why it was illegal.
Because Fred might want to know.
I want to know.
Just says that they now have recommitted themselves to each other in Daytona.
Now you say
Florida.
you married Travolta and his girlfriend?
I married him. I looked into his brown eyes.
You looked into his what?
Brown eyes. And said, you take this woman. I was a little taken with him myself. He makes me weepy.
You looked into his ass?
Yeah, I looked into his ass. He has a soul for less.
His ass?
His eyes. You look through his eyes.
Oh, I see. It's your accent. You mean eyes.
That's what I said, eyes. And they were dripping.
His ass was dripping?
Yes. It was a very solemn occasion.
You mean his eyes were dripping?
That's what I said. His ass was dripping.
All right, okay.
Making a poodle all over the floor.
All right. The piddle.
So there, Fred. Get married in France if you want to.
Oh, shit it.
What was that?
Oh, shit it.
What is he saying?
I think he's telling me to shut up.
That's what I said.
What did you say?
I said, shut up.
Oh, yeah, well. No, but in all seriousness, and who was that other woman you had with you? The one with the huge breasts that was
That's
running?
my sister-in-law.
That's your sister-in-law. Oh, God bless her.
Oh, she's here for you, Howard.
Can't she sing?
wants you bad.
Now, this is a song about Maury Povich and Connie Chung.
Yes.
They've been unable to have a baby.
Well, I heard
All right?
about that.
And we'll do it like MTV kind of. Like you see behind you, there'll be like pictures of Chinese babies and different Chinese.
Okay.
Be like a rock
that's
video.
Wonderful. I'm going to sing Be My Baby, but about Connie.
That's right, all right?
Wonderful. Let's go, guys.
And girls, you know your part? Girls, do
They
you have
rehearsed.
You have your green card? All right. Did you guys rehearse? You got cue cards and everything. Okay.
And everything. All set.
All right.
I'm going to do my best, guys.
All right. Do your best. Give it a try. Don't be nervous because I'm here.
Don't be nervous, he says.
All right. Here we go. Are we ready? Make the music loud.
I read that Connie Chung wants a baby with that Paul Murray Povich. She must be crazy. You're not a news commentator, not a baby incubator. Stop fighting Mother Nature. Go out and buy a dog for Connie Chung. She can't have a baby. She can't have a baby. She can't have a baby. For Murray. She can't have a baby. It's way too old. She can't have a baby. He's too old. Now I do her dance and pray to silly gods. Chinese rituals are there to help the odds. But if he's shooting zeros, you'll never be a hero. You'll just be graying widow till eternity. And she can't have, not with the Maluzala. She can't have, not my Grandpa Murray. She can't have, he's way too old. She can't have, he's too old. When they first met, Connie was on the go. But now she wants a kid. And her belly won't grow. Maybe Marie likes... Oh, God. There ain't no way in hell a fetus could come out. So for Connie, she can't have an Oreo American. She can't have a semi-normal child. She can't have. She's way too old. She can't. Whoa, she's too old.
I love it.
Oh, Connie, I'm only kidding. I had my first baby when I was 40.
It's only a joke.
It's a joke.
It's a joke.
You're the best.
It's a joke.
A joke.
She can't have a baby.
She can't have a baby. Whoa, I love you, Connie. You're the best.
We got it. You're great. You're going to be at the bottom line, of course.
Yes, September 7th and 8th. Come on by.
All right, everybody go see the great Ronnie Spector, and we got to get out of here. Maybe we should do the real. Let's see, what were we going to ask Jackie Mason? Okay, you ready?
Mm-hmm.
Can you beat Lynn Redgrave arm wrestling? Have you ever made love with a yarmulke on? I don't see these as being real detrimental to his career. Did you curse Ed Sullivan for 20 years in Yiddish or English? Are you really sorry you called Dinkins a Hausschwarzer? Will you be doing any club dates in Crown Heights? Well, come on, you know, yeah. Do you think Lynn Redgrave secretly hates Jews like her sister? Do you think ABC was anti-Semitic for canceling your show? How do you celebrate Rosh Hashanah? You know, between Mike Tyson or Kennedy, who would you trust more in a room alone with your wife?
Oh.
You know, and those are things he could have played off of. He could have had fun.
I'm sure he'll be addressing all of those in his nightclub act.
Right. I mean, there was nothing heavy, to, you know, so all of us, because, you know, Jackie Mason's always been good to us. On the birthday shows, he always calls in. And
sure.
When we had those disastrous Fox TV pilots.
He even did those.
Yeah, he even did those. And, that, you know, that's pretty damn good of him.
and we remember our friends.
Well, he was out promoting this new product of his. Did you hear this?
I know that he's got a new box out, one of those boxes that says things.
You always this stupid. You're a schmuck, the biggest. Screw you and your friend too.
We were trying to figure out who buys this stuff.
Why is this a butts?
The opinion of beer. Hi, Jackie. How are you? How do you do, sir? How do you do? John, this is for WXRK Radio in New York. How do you do, sir? All right. How you doing?
Sorry. Jackie has to go. He has a meeting.
I just ask him a couple questions.
You don't want me to talk to him? No, you just have that meeting. So.
I can't ask him. I've been here for an hour. You guys?
No, because you do nasty things. And
I'm not going to do nasty things.
I know your career from Howard Stern.
Oh, I see.
You don't
Howard Stern's
don't
also.
say nothing to him.
Howard Stern's also. I don't understand.
I know you well.
So why didn't you tell me that?
Because I just saw who you were. Don't say a word to this punk. I'm not the out of you.
Go ahead. I'll sue you. I'll sue your balls off.
This guy's the most obnoxious character.
Jackie, Howard Stern. Howard loves you. I can't believe this guy's reacting like this. It isn't nasty, Jackie, at all. Just because you think it's nasty.
I watch your show. You're obnoxious. Come outside and interview me.
And that's your opinion of it.
Don't bother.
I'm not bothering. I'm asking a few questions.
We don't allow fighting. Jackie, I know what this guy is up to.
Why not just
the trouble is somebody's going to start swinging and I'm in the middle.
That's the most interesting part of the whole thing.
I know what this guy is up to. I know you, Jackie.
Whoops!
Okay, we'll see you next week.
I love it here at Oba. Hey, Willie, Patrick, come on. Hey, why do girls have legs? So their feet won't smell like fish. Raping in the night. Could it have happened taking her with might? Instead of rapping, it is so embarrassing when they point the finger at you. How do we get these broads? Just by cruising, we drop the Kennedy name, and bingo, vaginal bruising. Do you think it's fair that blue bloods should have balls so blue? Raping in the night. 5 lonely people, double shivers in the night. Those drinks are lethal. Who do you believe? Those stupid girls are a Kennedy. When she tried to dance away, did my nephew pull her pants away? William Kennedy Smith. He's not my nephew. My sister raised him wrong. Who's his father? Hugh Hefner? If she puts up a fight, should you rape her in the night? Open up, it's the police! No one's home. What do you mean nobody's home? Who the hell are you? I'm nobody. Where's Ted Kennedy? Ted's not here. Well, how come you sound like him? I'm born meter. I'm using the place for the weekend. After he took a skinny dip, did he tackle her or did she trip? Something in his pants was very swollen when she saw his prom. She should have got going. If she puts up a fight, should you rape her in the night? I made an error. Hey, you know what they say? That you can't rape the willing. Girls, what do you say we go back to the compound and say au revoir to Oba? Let's head back there for a power shower. We'll get into our man-towel shirts, take a look at my wee-wee. You know what? Some people actually think the only really safe sex is to drown them like kids.
Has a morning radio program that is simultaneously broadcast in 4 cities and his own nationally syndicated television program. On his radio program this morning, he announced that he would not be appearing on this show anymore, ladies and gentlemen. So here now, making his farewell appearance on our program, Howard Stern. Howard?
Hello
this is Geraldo, and welcome to my special. What happens to the children who leave the room during the Geraldo special? The sound you're hearing, man, in the background is so disturbing and so totally sick, and yet few of you can identify it. So listen. No, it's not the sound of Patty Hearst being sodomized by a young, virile General Sink. It's not the sound of a young Chicano being impaled by the nightstick of a lusty prison guard. It is the horrifying, nauseating, yet somehow hypnotic sound of boy Gary sucking and licking his smelly gums and choppers. Shocking.
It's Geraldo with his only guest, his ego.
Ease off, Buster. Up on your monitor is Mr. and Mrs. Hold McCrotch.
Yes.
Hello, Geraldo.
What happened to your child during the last Geraldo Satan special? And don't leave out one shocking detail.
Well, Geraldo, when you did your warning, our child left the room.
Yes?
And he...
Yes, stop crying. Continue.
Well, Geraldo, what my wife is trying to say is our son left the room, and unattended, he had a chainsaw accident in our garage.
Enough. The sound you're about to hear is a young 7-year-old boy chainsawing himself to death. A horrible tragedy. I hold in my hand the heart of that 7-year-old boy. Oh, God. And now, for the first time on live television, I'll drop that heart onto the floor. Quiet. Oh, God. Sick show. The way I say it, man, little 7-year-old Joey is dead. He lost his heart because his number was up. But when Joey's number was up, my number shot up. Shockingly. I have a 20 share, little Joey, another statistic for pure ratings gold, Buster.
Tune in to Geraldo's next special. Is Geraldo a legitimate newsman or just Ted Baxter with a Jerry Colonna mustache?
He's off, man.
If you would like a transcript of this program, then call your psychiatrist.
Get off my cloud, man.
Yeah, look at that. Now I'm jamming with the Electric Boys.
Hi-oh. Hello, this is Ed McMahon. I would like to apologize for the image I've created in recent months. I thought about this as I was lying in my urine-soaked pants in bed this morning. You know, the smell of 4-day-old ammonia can really snap a man back into reality. I want to apologize to my 4-year-old adopted daughter, what's her name? I'm sorry. So sorry. Now, I also apologize to the girl I proposed to on that float during the Thanksgiving parade. When I slipped on my own vomit, I banged my head and came to my senses. I'm tired of lying to myself. Does it make me a bad person if I like a young, strange girl's hand in my underwear? Hi-oh! You're probably saying to yourself, Ed, what's all this leading to? I'd let you know, but I'm way ahead of the teleprompter. Hi-oh! You probably don't know this, but I've read everything I've ever said in my entire life off the teleprompter. Speed that thing up, will you? Listen, this morning I heard a tape of a little girl who has never met her father because he is a hostage in Lebanon. This tape really got to me.
Love you, Daddy. You're my darling. Daddy, come home. We love you.
This tape tugged at my aorta. So I'm happy to announce that I am willing to go to Lebanon to take the place of hostage Terry Anderson, if the Lebanese people will have me.
I'm not just rambling like I did on the Thanksgiving broadcast where I mumbled proposals. This time I'm real. You laugh, but I want to save the world now. Forget the rainforest. Let's get this little girl's father home now. I'm not bluffing. Before I go, we're planning one last party for St. Ed. Hi-oh! This is an open message to girls everywhere who wish to meet with me, Ed McMahon. Let me help you before I have to leave and lay down my life for Louis Anderson, the Lebanese hostage. All right, girls, if you want to party, dial 1-800-GOODBYE-ED. That's 1-800-GOODBYE-ED. Or send your topless resume to me, Hero Ed McMahon, care of the Hacienda Hotel, Withered Worm, Las Vegas. Zip code ORU18. Shouldn't you call now? Help me, you sluts. Hi-oh!
Okay, here we go. The premiere. Sit back and relax. Of Hill Street Jews.
The Hill Street Jews and their wild adventures in Crown Heights. Those wacky Hasidic cops are on patrol in their cars, battling their arch enemies, the blacks.
Ugh, every year the blacks are at war with somebody.
Ugh, they've got the butt heads.
Last year they was fighting Koreans, now it's us, the Jews. But you know what the chief said? Stay impartial, especially to the Schwarzers. Hey, there is the Schwarzer now. Hello, boy. Hello, homie.
Hey, man, f*** you. And f*** the police. And Hitler didn't do his job.
All right, Sie gesinnt.
Get the hell out of here.
This is our neighborhood. There's gonna be a race war.
Such friendly flicks.
Hey, put on the radio. We should hear some good music.
Something hip.
Life is a fast lane. The top of the slow. Some people swing.
No, that music curls my pigtails. That rap music makes me want to reach for a banana.
Now, that's good.
Hey, look out.
What?
Your yarmulke is slipping.
What?
Can't you see where you're driving?
No, I can't. This yarmulke. I just got these way too big for my head and keep slipping and falling over my knives.
Hey. You Schmedrick, you ran into them.
Hey, yo, man, what's up? What's up, G? You hit my brother in his ass.
Hey, man, what's wrong with you Jews?
Hey, this is a tragedy.
Hey, yo, man, you hit my man with your car. Now I have to steal a TV.
What about the injured? Don't you care about your friend?
Looky here, don't worry. We'll steal a TV for him, too.
Hey.
Oh, look, all the other blacks are running toward us.
Hey, they can't wait to help their friend here.
No, they're carrying baseball bats.
Hey, Jews, get out of our neighborhood.
What will we do? 3 Jewish cops against the whole neighborhood. I know. Let's give them a zest with our billy clubs.
I know. Let's call us sweaty boss, Mayor Dinkins.
Justice, no peace. No justice, no peace. No justice, no peace. No justice, no peace. No justice, no peace.
Hello, Mayor Dinkins.
Mayor, we are in trouble.
Uh-oh, he's sleeping.
What will the Hill Street Jews do to outsmart the blacks?
The first thing I do is I get my yarmulke fixed.
Wait, I have an idea. Turn up the radio. The Schwarzer radio station, WBLS. And all the blacks will be dancing, and we will escape. Look, it's working.
It's working.
They're dancing.
Let's skedaddle.
The Hill Street Jews, the pride and joy of their kibbutz.
See, Robin? The Hill Street Jews, they figured out to put up the loud music, and then they got out of there. Yes, you're on the air.
Oh, come on. You're going to start trouble, I can tell.
You're going to start trouble. We start another race riot.
You're going to start a big war with the blacks and the Jews. I mean, enough already, Howard.
Who is this, Hot Tub Johnny West?
Come on, you're a bitter man. This is ridiculous. I'd call in the back, but that jerk in the back never lets me through. I don't think it's fair. I really don't, Howard.
Well, what are you afraid of?
I'm not afraid, Howard. I just don't like it. It upsets me.
What about it upsets you? I really want to understand.
Yeah.
Look, you people joke around once in a while, it's okay, but I mean, when you get like...
Yeah, when you get out of control, it's ridiculous.
You're out of control. You are.
Are you a black or a Jew?
Why? Does it matter?
Yeah, sure it does.
Does it really matter?
I'm going to guess you're Jewish.
Yeah, I am Jewish.
And you're afraid.
And you're afraid of the bit? You think
I think what you're doing is you're taking something that should be taken very serious, and you're taking...
What should be taken serious about
out of it? You're making a mockery out of it.
Well, that's your opinion.
Well, when you start talking about the... I can't even talk.
I know. What are you, stuttering?
Yeah.
Do you normally stutter, or is this just for the... You're so angry you're stuttering?
I'm a stutterer.
Oh, you are?
Oh, okay. Now, what was it that he did that was making a mockery of everything?
Yeah, what are you so uptight about? That maybe will bring people closer together.
Look.
I think you're wrong.
No, listen to me. You're a bitter man. You're nasty.
You're bitter, Howard.
You're a bitter man. You sit there and you. Can I call in the back and talk to you privately after the show?
No way. You say what you have to say now.
Can I come up there and talk to you privately?
No, I don't want to talk to you. You're a gold mine.
Why would you want to talk to me?
Why would I want to talk to you privately? Why would I care what you think, you big dope?
You calling me a dope?
Yeah.
Why would you call me a dope?
Why would I call you a dope? Because you're stupid.
You first of all, you lie. You say you're half Jewish.
Oh, yeah?
Be proud.
Oh, yeah? You want to fight about it?
Why would you get violent with me, Howard?
Hey, listen.
Jews don't fight. You know that. You know that. You know we don't like to fight.
Stereotype. You're full of it. You're putting me on. Goodbye.
Yeah, okay,
Goodbye. You're putting me on. You're putting me on.
Can I come up there, please? I want to talk to you.
No, I don't want to talk to you at all.
On a serious side.
Why would I even meet with you? Why would I waste my time with you?
Because, Howard, if I came down there...
we'll come down and play dreidel games.
If I brought you a beautiful gift, then you'd welcome me with open arms, Howard.
What do you got?
Is that what it would take? Because if that's what it takes...
Yes, what do you have? What do you have?
Robin, would you like a nice diamond?
Oh, sure. I love diamonds.
What are you, a Hasidim? What are you, a Hasidim?
I'm not a Hasidim.
What are you? Are you a Hasidim?
I'm not a Hasidim.
Yes, you are.
I'm not.
And I'll tell you what I object to, Howard.
Are you conservative? A conservative Jew?
Orthodox?
Orthodox? About average, I guess 6 inches.
All right, this guy's putting me on. Okay,
Yeah.
Thank you.
White people, many of you are complaining about the quality of this message machine. People, it is wore out. I wire out an answering machine every 6 months. They cost about $100 each, plus tapes that only last 2 messages at the most. White people, I spend every penny I can come across fighting our enemies. I can use all of the help I get. What I really need is for the white people to get up off the backside of their lap and walk with me. But if you can't do that, you could help finance my battle.
I like the warbling effect. It sort of sounds like a Star Trek character.
Sounds like he's really in trouble. It's like when they used to be fading out.
Yeah.
You know, come get us, please. Quick, Captain Kirk.
Help white people. Help white people. We ought to send some money for a machine since we get so much use out of these messages. Let's be honest.
If it's only used for the machine, though.
Right. Yeah, we don't want to use it for anything else.
You got to designate that this is machine money.
All right.
Not gun money.
I'm going to send some money. But I'm going to say this is only for new answering machines. Please.
Machines and tapes.
I want a receipt sent back to my house.
If each person who listens to this answering machine would help pay for it, I could keep a good sounding machine at all times.
Right.
This would even be good for our faggot lawyer enemy, Morris Dees, since he keeps recordings of all my messages. The GBI could also benefit by having a good quality tape to play at my next trial.
He's thinking ahead.
Hey, here's a
like
guy.
That.
You got to admit it. Here's a guy at least puts his money where his mouth is. Wow.
Send your donations to and your money will be spent on a worthwhile cause.
Now I know why no one's sending donations. They keep beeping out the address.
The jury in Gwinnett County found the Klan member not guilty of wearing a face mask. This is a big victory for the KKK, and it is a step towards getting the mask back for all Klan members. He was found not guilty, but he still had to make bond and hire a lawyer. This cost us a lot of money.
Right.
White people, they ain't never been a filthy, half-aped, savage, gorilla-smelling nigger equal to a human. But now they have rights in our country that we don't even have. And now the stinking Mexicans are being forced on us by the thousands. We can't build jails fast enough to hold all this filthy scum pouring into this country from every other nation.
Wow.
Our taxes will continue to increase as long as we let gutless, coward politicians who are so money hungry that most of them would sell their mother on the nigger town side of town if it would keep them in office one more time. That's the only
just when you're about to go along with them with the politicians, he gets into the nigger side of town. You know what I mean?
reason our local politicians here in Hall County welcome the thousands of illegal Mexicans. They want Hall County to reach the 100,000 population mark so they can get more government money. Everything they do is with making money for their own pockets in mind. Most of the politicians in northeast Georgia are rotten maggots. Thanks for calling, people. Wake up, white man. Save our land. Join the Klan. Together we can make a difference. Let's send all these filthy, half-aped, savage gorillas.
Whoops.
Ran out of time.
Where are we supposed to send the filthy half-apes if we don't know?
I don't know where they're going to be sent.
Fred has his checkbook out. Boy, that guy got to you, huh? Look at that.
Touching my heart.
Jackie was scribbling down every word frantically for the next bit.
Where can I write this, guy?
I got
to my joke books.
Down.
He needs a laugh. Come to my 4th of July party.
Please, white people.
Please. Goober and Gomer have not had anything to eat in the last 3 days, and Aunt B is starving.
I need you to get off of the back sides of your laps and help me.
Well, what about the Mexican issue he brings up?
Filthy Mexicans.
What about the filthy Mexican issue he brings up, Robin? There's a lot of Mexicans, right? Coming over the borders illegally? Is that what he's screaming about?
Well, yes, but he's also screaming about the immigration laws.
Yeah, I might be with him on that.
These filthy politicians only want them in their districts to increase the population so they can get more government money.
Hey, I'm with him on that. You know, some of the things he says is true. It's all totally negative. I love that message. I like the warbly. We need money for a new message. I just got to hear that part. Let me just hear that part. I love that.
White people, many of you are complaining about the quality of this message machine.
I like the first message is, hey, look, let's be realistic. If you like these messages, you better send some money. I'm going to send them some money just for the machine, Robin, that's all.
I don't know if it can only be designated that way.
Well, then I can't send money.
Right.
Wouldn't be right. Because it sounds like Katharine Hepburn at this point. Hello, people.
The loons.
Well, all you half-apes.
White people, I need your help.
Do your Katharine Hepburn.
The loons. Henry, the loons are here.
You used to do it better.
I know, I haven't heard it in a long time.
You know who does a Katharine Hepburn? Hey,
Billy does, doesn't he?
Stuttering John does one, supposedly. That's what he was telling me.
Yeah.
Hey, John, come in and do your Katharine Hepburn.
It's wore out. I'll wire out an answering machine every 6 months. They cost about $100 each.
Let me hear you do your Katharine Hepburn.
No, but you're 80 years old. Why do you think you shouldn't be going in the woods like that?
Yeah, get out of here.
Yeah, you said his was better than mine.
I never heard it before. He told me it was better. You think that's... Hey, come here. Do you think that sounds like Katharine Hepburn?
Did you see her in all Golden Pond?
Yeah, I saw that.
You're 85 years old and you shouldn't be in the river.
You shouldn't be where?
Nobody can understand
Walking by the river.
I don't even know what you said.
Don't think you're an old pest and I still love you.
There you go. Oh, that's right. That's when Henry Fonda loses.
Lights are on the water.
Stupid idiot can't find his way back to the house.
You're my knight in shining armor.
My knight in shining armor, boys. You better hope nobody attacks that village. That guy can't even make his way to the pond.
What are you doing standing by the pond?
He's stupid. And then Jane Fonda's all upset because she can't get along with her father. She get it together.
She can't dive off that little pier. That's what upset her.
That was funny. She starts crying. It was a stupid movie.
And that was the whole thing. When she dove off the pier, she's an 80-year-old woman. She's diving off the pier. Now she's able to be accepted by her father.
John, you get any more lines from that on Golden Pond?
Where'd he go?
I don't know, he ran out. I guess he'd been triumphant and just, good night, ladies and gentlemen. All right. We couldn't get into that Leona Helmsley press conference yesterday. We tried. John tried. He got thrown out immediately.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We were discussing that yesterday. We have to come up with some new strategies.
We got to get him a disguise. So we had really good questions for her. Did I ever read you the questions?
No, you never read me the questions.
How do you stay so young-looking and attractive?
Ooh.
That's enough. That would have been enough. It's hideous. When Donald Trump went broke, did you laugh like hell? What did the last person you fired do wrong to lose their job? Why did they leave those mints on the pillow? What's the craziest place you and your husband Harry have made love? When your foreign help can't understand you, do you talk louder? Would you adopt Howard Stern as your son? Because then she'd lose her son?
Yes.
Yeah, I could be her son. Did you work on Yom Kippur? On your tax return, did you list your occupation as queen of the castle?
Occupation queen.
When Donald Trump went broke, did you laugh like hell?
You already said that one.
I did?
Yeah.
No. Would you smack your guest if you caught them stealing a towel? And can I borrow $20? You're on the air.
Hi, good morning.
New York. New York on the air.
How you doing?
All right.
Good morning. Good morning, Robin.
Good morning.
What's going on? Howard, I have a question. When is the new TV show starting? When's the season start?
I've already answered this question.
I'm sorry.
I keep answering it for everybody. It starts next week. We go back into the studio, and then I think October 5th. Is October 5th a Saturday?
Yes, October 5th will be the first air date for a new show.
The TV show is the best show on television.
Thank you.
Howard?
Yeah.
What kind of guests do you have coming up for the first show? Anybody really great?
Are we a homosexual?
Am I?
Yeah.
Yes, I am, and I'm proud of it.
Okay, all right. Take it easy. Nobody's
Hi,
putting you down.
I love you. Love you. Good morning. Love you. It's a beautiful morning.
Okay, thanks for the call.
I love you.
Love you. Go ahead, Robin. What else is in the news?
Eric Clapton is speaking. This is the first time, I suppose, he's talked about the death of his son. You can see what he has to say in October 17th's Rolling Stone. He says he was in a New York hotel room on March 20th when his son's mother called from a nearby apartment to say that the son had fallen from the 53rd floor.
Oh, God.
He said, "Are you sure?"
Why badger a guy about it? Why does he have to talk about it?
Then he just went off the edge of the world for a while. He ran 10 blocks to the scene. "After my son was killed, it's funny, but I didn't really feel anything. I went blank. I wanted to get away from everybody."
I feel like that every day, and nobody in my family even died.
"At first, I was going to do nothing. I just planned to just sit at home and reflect. But I think I was actually wallowing. And then I was scared that I was suffering enough, or that I wasn't suffering enough. And I had to go into analysis to sort of sort that out a bit. So, terrible thing to have to go through."
That's bad news. I guess when he saw Ringo, he realized how lucky he really is, even though he's had some tragedies. Maybe that's what snapped him out of it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Seeing someone like Ringo.
Stop it, Howard. He says he got a lot, Keith Richards was the first person to fall.
Oh, great.
Looking at Keith would make me feel better.
That must be a really consoling call, It must be. I can picture that call.
Keith, is that you? Anyway, he also says that then came word from Phil Collins. And fans who had experienced a similar loss wrote him letters.
I don't do a Phil Collins impression. I'm sorry.
Oh.
I can't do that phone call.
That's why I just went along.
I can do the Keith Richards one, but I actually do a little bit of a Phil Collins. Want to hear it?
Hi, sorry to hear the news. How are you? Yeah, okay. All right, I'll check in with you later. Bye-bye.
He said he even got letters from the Kennedys and from Prince Charles.
Hello, Eric. This is Ted Kennedy. Didn't Kate Hepburn call him?
No, Kate didn't call.
Oh, you're my knight in shining armor.
Speaking of children, the couple who was charged...
Did Nixon call him, Robin?
No, Nixon didn't call.
Hello, Eric.
None of
This is Richard Milhouse Nixon. I've heard the bad news, and I just wanted to call. I understand Keith Richards called you. Hey, that's one hot dude, G.
Did Sammy call?
No.
Hello, Eric. Hi. Kung 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 ka-chung. Who else called, Robin?
I told you, Prince Charles.
Hello. Is everything all right over there? I just want to call and say how sorry I am. That was Bob Guccione. I'm sorry. Bob Guccione Jr. Did Bob Hope call?
No.
Hey, I got to tell you, Eric. Boy, oh boy, when I heard the news, boy, I had to call you real quick. Hey, listen, if there's anything I can do, I just want to say I can do it. So, okay, I'll see you later, David Brooks. I'll tell you that. How's that? Anybody else call?
No. That was it, Howard.
Well, I figured after my Keith Richards impression, you'd want more. Did Kingfish call?
Oh, gee.
Hello there, Eric. How am you? You am fine? Good. All right. I just called to see how you is. Goodbye.
Hi there, Marsha. How are you?
Fine, thanks.
Hi, this is for the Howard Stern Show, tape to broadcast.
Hello.
How are you? How does Neil Simon look naked?
I'm playing ball.
All right. Here's an intelligent one. It's about Richard Dreyfuss.
Okay.
Okay. This is the Howard Stern Show, tape for broadcast. Okay. Do you think that Richard Dreyfuss would recognize you now that he's straight?
What is your problem?
Oh, come on. We're having fun here. It's the women in film.
Well, I don't even understand
This is going to be national broadcast.
Honey,
Helping out
I've
women
been on
in
national broadcasts longer than you've been born. What are you talking about? These are inane questions.
All right. All right. Jack Nicholson. Did Jack Nicholson make you bubble in your panties?
John, these just don't deserve an answer. What can I say? These are unintelligent questions.
All right. Let me ask you one more. Can we expect any nude scenes in the future?
John, I wish you the best in your chosen career.
Thank you very much. Thank you. Thanks.
Yay, Wall Street. Hello. I'm out of the closet Sheen, but you can call me Eugenia, son of the famous liberal hunk actor Martin Sheen. I'll never forget the first day I met the meanest, toughest corporate raider, Geico.
Sell that. Buy that, sell that, then first buy it back, and then, yes, what?
Mr. Geico, I'm here for the job.
Hunk City. Boy, welcome to IB Enema, where your bottom line is our bottom line.
Yes, have you seen my resume, Mr. Geico?
Yes, but just because you have an MBA from Harvard Business School, am I supposed to be impressed?
Well, let me show you this.
Oh, I'm impressed.
Yeah, MBA mean mighty big appendage.
Oh, let's chat.
Did you know I can operate a wang?
Oh, my swollen index.
Ooga.
Yum.
As a young, growing gay corporate raider, I learned all about the ways of Wall Street.
Just watch yourself when the door shuts,
From
please.
Mr. Geico.
Yeah.
What's this?
Oh, see, this is my corporate ledger, and I love it.
Oh, God,
Yes.
I see.
Yes.
What's this?
Oh, this is my annual stock report, and I love it.
Oh, I'm learning so much.
Yes.
What's this?
This is my desk, And I hate it.
Well, why?
Because it's dangerous.
Why?
Because we're always banging the backs of our heads on the bottom of it.
I'll say.
What's it to you? What do you say we get a pitcher of beer and play Big Rig?
Keiko showed me Wall Street and more. What's this little cage on the desk with the little wheel?
Oh, that's for my hamster.
Where is she?
Oh, I can't tell you. But if you'd like to have some fun, do me a rudeness and dangle a piece of cheese in back of my BVDs.
Ooga. As Geico continued his hostile takeover, the IB Enema executive got nervous.
Oh, Eugenia, you look pained.
There's a movement.
Whoops. Sandbox is to the left.
Yeah.
Take a newspaper and be discreet.
Oh, my God, it's the feds. I'm so embarrassed.
Why? Because you're ashamed? Because you're so greedy?
No, because I'm wearing pink before 5. Everyone will see me. Oh, Ivan Boski never wore safari pump.
Come on, you're coming with us.
Oh, quick, get my Fogel shave.
Goodbye. Take care. Say hi to Phyllis up in the pen for me.
Yes, I was arrested by the feds. It was the most embarrassing day of my life. But thank God, after I squealed on Geico, I invested wisely in a small boutique on Bleecker. Sachets, potpourri, scented soaps, that kind of thing. Well, ta-ta, off to Aruba. This is Eugenia saying so long, but I'll always have a soft spot for Geico and gay Wall Street.
I'll tell you something. When you gotta grovel to two worms like Mark and Brian, two big pussies, you got a mental problem. What do you think of that?
I would say life ain't worth living when it gets to that point.
The second I get a call from someone tells me I can't do a show, when somebody tells me something like that, that's when I say to them, you know what, F you.
But Howard, it doesn't...
F you.
Didn't this happen a long time ago?
What?
With Dice and...
No. I have no beef with Dice. I'm talking about people in show business in general. They sit there, it's like Johnny Carson, right?
Yeah.
Johnny Carson, this is why people can't wait to see him retire, because he's such a load. You ever notice why Arsenio gets such good guests and Johnny doesn't get them? Because people in show business hate Johnny Carson. And you know why? They hate Johnny Carson because for years, this guy, every time a comedian would come on, he'd sit there and he'd go, okay, you can sit down next to me. You can't sit down next to me. Hey, why don't you eat me? You want to have me on your show, you let me sit down. Either you let everyone sit down or you don't let anybody sit down. Don't make me look like a jackass. I'm not going to sit there and grovel, you hump.
Not only do I have to do this 5 minutes, then I got to worry about if it was good enough to get on the couch.
Yeah, what a load. I mean, and then you get the call from Johnny. Hello, listen, if you want to be on my show, you better not go on that Arsenio show. Excuse me, I am trying to make a career for myself. I'll go on any damn show I please. I never say to any of my guests, you can't go on a show. A lot of them call me and say, can I go on this show? Would you be mad at me? I say, absolutely not. I say, I question your judgment. You're going to look like a Class A1 dickhead. But do whatever you want. Me, I'm my own man. Johnny Carson. Let me tell you something. If I was a comedian and Johnny Carson had me on and then told me not to sit down, you know what I'd do? I'd sit my fat ass right down next to Johnny. Oh, I'm sorry, Johnny. I thought you waved me over. I thought you were calling me over. I didn't realize you were picking your ass. I'd sit right on his lap. That's what I'd do. I wouldn't sit on the couch. I'd sit on his lap and fart on him. You just passed wind in my face. Ho!
That's very funny stuff.
Funny, weird stuff. You're passing wind in my face. Hey, Johnny. Johnny's sitting there like he's King Tut. I wish Johnny's first wife had cleaned him out. I wish they would have let that back into court. Yeah, stupid Johnny. They'll be throwing him big parties. Johnny's leaving the network. And none too soon. He looks like my favorite Martian.
You don't really think they're going to throw him big parties?
Oh, yeah. They're going to be, on TV, of course. Not
okay. I didn't think you meant personally that anybody really cares. They're glad to see him go.
Not personally. Of course not, Robin, because Johnny is uncomfortable at any party. Everybody's read the book on Johnny.
Every time
Johnny needs to lock himself in a hotel room when he goes to Europe.
I went on
because nobody knows him.
Right. He locks himself in a room in America because everyone knows him. And then when he goes to Europe, he locks himself in the room because nobody knows him. Hey, Johnny, why don't you just be honest with yourself? You like to be locked in a room, you dope.
You're a veal.
Right. You stupid veal. And that Ed McMahon, one time I'd like to see him be honest. Johnny's a great guy, and when Johnny that emotional cry. Johnny was a hump to you.
Johnny didn't even tell you he was retiring, Ed.
Johnny treats you like you're a Class A1 dickhead. Stop being so complimentary. You look like the world's biggest pussy on 2 feet.
I'm closer to Johnny. I knew first.
You're not kidding. You knew ahead of Robin had it on the news before Ed knew about it. Everybody's such a phony in this world. It's unbelievable. It's just such a phony business. That Johnny's sitting there like King Tut. You're not funny. And I'm never having on Joan Rivers again, nor will I let her on the Letterman show, because she didn't call me first when she was offered a job with Fox. Who are you, you jerk? Call you first.
By the way.
If you call you first, you know what's going to happen. You're going to throw her ass right out of there, and then she won't even be able to negotiate with Fox. He's the only one allowed to make a living, this Johnny. Hey, Johnny. Kiss me a tuchus around, Johnny.
What was that?
You know what that means. That's Italian for kiss my ass. Right, Jessica?
Yeah.
Johnny.
I thought you were like...
Johnny, the monologue sucked tonight. You suck. Shove Karnak, the hat and everything up your butt. Because you're insecure. That's what I would say to him. Let me on that show. I want to do 5 minutes of stand-up. I'm going to do the worst 5 minutes of stand-up. I'm going to sit my ass right down on Johnny's couch. I'm sitting here. You had me on, I sit here. You don't like it? Eat me. Throw me off. Let me see you and Ed physically remove me from the couch.
That's rude not to ask me to sit
Stupid
down.
comedians all buying into that. Looking over it, waiting for Johnny to whip them the hand signal.
Did I get the sign or not?
Yeah. I can't wait. I'm going on the Tonight Show to go with Johnny. You know, Johnny, a funny thing happened to me on the way here tonight. I peed in your gas tank.
Well, listen.
And I got to tell you something. Boy, it felt really good. So you might have some trouble with your car. Then no one will applaud. I'll be bombing, and then I'm going to go sit down on the couch. I just want to bomb.
Listen.
Now, Johnny, I understand I'm not supposed to talk about anything political because that's your bag, so I'm going to lay off that and talk about how I banged all of your ex-wives.
Oh.
All right? I made it a mission in my life.
You know, I'm dating a new woman, Jody Carson.
Yeah, Jody Carson, some old biddy that you used to bang. Let me tell you something, Johnny. She says I've gone places where you couldn't reach. Let me tell you that, huh? So there's a whole lot of man meat in these pants. Okay, I think I'll sit down now. I think I'll sit on the couch, okay? Because I finished banging all your ex-wives. In all your ex-bedrooms. I tell you, man, I love it.
Thank you so much, Johnny, for this opportunity.
Yeah.
You know what happened? We pulled...
Hey, I was talking to Roseanne the other day. I got a few pointers on what to do to Joanna. How's that? Yeah, I was molested too, Johnny. Jesus. The idea is that I'll go on and do a bad monologue that Johnny hates, and I'll still sit down on the couch. Hey, Doc. Before the show, I wiped the mouthpiece of your trumpet on my sphincter. And, all right, I'm going to sit down with Johnny now. Thank you and good night, ladies and gentlemen. Good night. You like that monologue, don't you, Robin? Let me tell you, that'd be a good monologue.
Good night.
Good night, sphincter. Hi, ladies and gentlemen. Johnny, I banged all your ex-wives. I used my sphincter on Doc's trumpet. And I peed in your gas tank. And by the way, Karnak sucks. Okay, good night. I'm going to sit down on your couch now, all right, and be interviewed by you. You old fool.
Ask me some questions.
Oh, and Ed's a dishonest idiot who wants to tell you that he'd like to take your Karnak hat and shove it in your butt. How's that?
Meanwhile, you know this new Lennon book that was written by Fred Seaman?
Yeah, John Lennon book.
It was interesting because in Richard Johnson's column on Sunday, he writes a little bit about what Yoko Ono was doing the day after, and, you know, a few days after Lennon's death.
Yeah, I saw that.
Yeah, she wasn't just sitting around moping. She was going to parties. She attended a dinner party in a Harlem restaurant for David Geffen and Calvin Klein. And that was the night after Lennon was shot.
Would you party if you got all that money?
3 days after his death, she was already planning several music videos, as well as a solo album using the musicians on Double Fantasy.
That's because she was trying to lose herself in her work to get over her grief.
Oh, sure. Siemens contends that Yoko was determined to take advantage of this once-in-a-lifetime opportunity to forge a more positive public image and make money with that widow shtick. But
maybe she was celebrating.
Really not all that broken up.
Maybe she was celebrating the fact that Chapman missed her.
I guess it's all in the way you look at it,
Yeah,
huh?
you know, it's all in the tea leaves, isn't it?
He also says that John was sort of a couch potato. He constantly had the TV on with the Sound of Muzak versions of his old songs playing on the radio. That's pretty depressing. That'd keep you in bed.
I'd be depressed married to Yoko.
His favorite shows? You know what they were?
I could guess. But Beverly Hillbillies or something? What?
Dallas.
He's like me.
Three's Company and The Tonight Show.
Oh, yeah. It's pretty upsetting if there's a heaven somewhere and Lennon's reading about how his wife was breakdancing on his coffin. You know?
And planning new albums.
You know, like, what's that? Yoko went parking with Ringo. Like, you know, the night after he was shot. Oh, Ringo. Oh, Lingo.
Lingo, lingo, lingo.
Lingo, lingo, lingo. I don't do that.
So anyway, it doesn't sound... You know, I've always been suspicious of that widow deal.
Love you long time, Lingo.
Hello? People of Earth.
How are you? Well, it did improve her image when Lennon was shot.
Yes, it did.
You know, people kind of felt bad for her and stuff.
Because you still sort of wince when you say something bad about her, think, oh, but she's a widow.
Yeah. It was a good career move for Yoko. We'll be right back with more news right after these words.